Hey everybody, Whiskey Society, episode 12. A couple more barrel strength bourbons. Big, bold, powerful barrel strength bourbons, classic bourbon flavors. We got the 1792 full proof, as they call it, which is barrel strength. We had the E.H. Taylor barrel proof out of our Buffalo Trace, the 1792 coming out of Barton 1792 distillery. Okay, both Kentucky bourbons. We'll give them a little taste, we'll give them some notes, and again, one of the biggest differences here is price, so we'll talk about that as well. Episode 12 coming at you. Starting now.
Uncork bottle straight to the face. Whiskey flood in my teeth. Can I get a taste? Separate the flavor clean. No chase. Barrel strength in my veins. Never replaced. Straight up neat.
Alright, we'll start with the 1792. This guy's coming in at 125 proof. So it's a Big Daddy. Like I said, out of Barton 1792 distillery. I like the 1792 line overall quite a bit. I think they do a pretty good job. Their price points are reasonable. This is right at $50 MSRP. Okay, so for barrel strength, high barrel strength, high proof bourbon. I think Kentucky bourbon especially. That's a good price point for a barrel strength. Okay, I'll give it a little taste here. So here's the issue with this one. The less proof 1792s, like I said, I enjoy it quite a bit. At this proof, 125, there's some good flavors that are there real briefly, and then it kicks with some alcohol. So for that first, right on the palate, the very first palate, real quick, you get raisin, kind of some candy corn, that Halloween candy corn flavors that hit you. Or certainly you have that classic bourbon, right? You have your wood, you have your dark sugars, you have your pepper. But past that, raisin, candy corn, a little bit of vanilla, but it's not there long enough. It's too quick. Once you taste it, and once you're just about ready to enjoy it, it just kicks with a pretty high alcohol burn. So for me, the palate is much too short, and the finish is much too, alcoholic. It's much too ethanol. The flavors are great that you get, but like I said, much too shallow. And you really taste the heat on this one, which is unfortunate. But there's a bit more balance. I think I really like this one. At $50, the price is good, like I said, but for me, it's just a little bit too hot to spend the $50. Okay, so that's our 1792. Our Colonel E.H. Taylor barrel proof. Mr. Colonel, the father of Bottled and Bond. Really good line as well. This one, like I said, out of Buffalo Trace. Now their barrel proof here is coming in at 129. So again, high, a little bit, couple more percentage points than the 1792. So it's even a little bit higher. Give you a taste. Right off the bat, you get to taste the flavor for much, much longer. And honestly, there really isn't much kickback. You would expect a much higher kickback at this proof level at 129. But really nice. The MSRP, unfortunately at this one, it's hard to find as well, but the MSRP is in the 80s. But this is one of those where I don't usually pick the higher priced one, but this is an instance where I'm going to. I think the E.H. Taylor, just based off the much more balanced, to be honest, much more balanced flavor, is the better pick. I don't think you'll enjoy the $50 1792 full proof because it's got quite the alcoholic kick to it, where if you're able to find it and you're able to squeeze the $80 into your budget, the Colonel E.H. Taylor is really, really nice. It's got, again, classic bold barrel proof bourbon flavors, your wood, your dark sugars, your pepper, but there's this really nice sort of orangey sweetness, orange candy, some cherry there, and then there's this like sort of oatmeal flavor here that's really nice. It's, you know, sort of a creamy oatmeal note, and then it finishes off with a little bit of toffee. And as I take another sip here, the biggest difference, by far the biggest difference, is how balanced it is on the back palate and the finish. There's a little bit of a kick, a very small kick for what the proof is, and it's just much more balanced than the 1792, which is unfortunate because like I said, I really like the other lineup of the 1792, but Colonel H. Taylor here, they brought it with the barrel proof. This is really nice. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but if these were the only two bottles on the shelf at $50, 1792, and the 80 plus of the Colonel H. Taylor barrel proof, I am going with the Colonel on this one. Okay, really good. This is one of those I'm going to keep at the home bar for a while, as long as I can find it, that is. Okay, that wraps episode 12. As always, you know, share your whiskey, enjoy your whiskey, share it with loved ones. Enjoy yourselves out there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Cheers. Bye.